Bushwacker, you gonna tell them all about it, huh? Well, I'm gonna try to get this adjusted to where you can kind of see everything. I'm not gonna stay on here long, but we was down here feeding and stuff done because we got to get ready to go to a ball game. I think I can operate it like this. I'm waiting on Steph to come back. We got to, like I said, go to a ball game. So I figured I would hop on here and go live for a little bit. Oh, it's back upside down. Hop on here and go live for a little bit. Maybe I could flip the phone to where. Oh, it's back upside down. Just bear with me. Maybe I could flip the phone to where. Don't mean to make you dizzy. They hear you, Bushwacker. I know. Just a second. I'll get you in some camera shots. Well, they hear you. I'm going to make sure they see you too, okay? Yeah, he needs a little bit of time. It's still upside down. Make sure they see you too, okay? Yeah, he needs a little bit of time. Let's see if that fixed it. I know. Let me get the camera straight. Okay. Now you're in the camera. Does that make you happy? All right. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. We've been taking care of everything on the farm. Just trying to get caught up with everything. Hey, you get too close now. You gotta calm down. Here, there's your head pet. We've been taking care of everything on the farm. Just trying to get caught up with everything. There you go. So that's the deal. He wants his head petted. There's your head pet. There. He likes his attention. He's got to have his attention. And if y'all was in our live last night, y'all could see that, you know, we've had him since he was a little bitty baby. And, you know, a lot of it is he's playing. He doesn't realize how big he is and that he can actually hurt us. But, yeah, he loves his attention, and that's when he comes up and, you know, starts being kind of rough. And I wanted to show y'all that because there's a lot of people that believe that, I'm sure he is mean and he can hurt you, but all he wants is his attention. So, and if you don't give him the attention, he's going to back up and start pouting, and then he's going to start bullying like that. You better stop now. Here, there. I won't, there. Quit. You showing off like this, it makes it look bad. Now, I'll just sit down here with you for about 15 minutes loving on you, and you didn't act like that now. There. Not loving on you fast enough. There. I know, buddy. I know. I love you too. That's the reason why you're still here. So if I stop this, he's going to get aggravated and he's going to, you know, start bouncing his head everywhere. And a lot of this too goes into play. You got to know your animals. you got to know your animals, which another deal is you got to take into effect. We left for 3 days, and you know, he didn't see us, and you know, obviously feels left and abandoned, just like anybody else would. So when he gets in this position here where he starts tilting his head down like this, he's throwing a little temper tantrum, or whatever you say there. But hopefully everybody is doing wonderful today. Let's see who's all in here. Bushwacker, you got a lot of friends out there. You got a lot of friends, and you got a lot of people want you to go to the food market. He said, "This little bull went all the way to the market." Hey, you better not. You're gonna break my daggum deal. You can't do that now. Hello, Annie, Ken, Dean, Trish. Thank y'all so much for hopping in here. He's a good old boy. Kevin said, "I'm thinking steaks." No. See what Kevin said? Can you believe he said that? Huh? Kevin, you made him mad, buddy. I think, I don't remember how many age difference there is between me and Steph. 7, 8 years, I think. Yeah. So he also doesn't like it when Showtime comes up here and gets lovins neither. Come here, baby. Come here. So this goes to show you that he gets really, really jealous when others come around, because I don't know if you can see him here. He's trying to hit Showtime right now because she's up here. Yeah, Showtime's a really good girl. And like I said, a lot of it is you got to know your animals, and you got to know when he's got frustrated, we got to walk away, because that's where he is now. But I know. Hey, come on over here. If you want treats, come over here. Come on, let's go get treats. Let's go get some treats. But like I said, he's just like any other animal. He's just, you know, maybe 1,600 pounds. But we're going to go over here and do the treats real quick. Like I said, we got ball games coming up. I dropped y'all. Pull it up here, and hopefully, actually, I'm not going to feed him treats. Act like that. Let me turn y'all back around here, and then that way I can see y'all's comments. And I'll flip it around. All right, so yeah, we want to try this go around. It's the last few games Leighton's had, he's at home, and tonight we travel, so we got to leave a little bit earlier. Yeah, we've just about got caught up with everything from being gone on a little trip to Alabama, and thank goodness we're going to be here for a little while without leaving again, because let me tell you, it's rough being away for that long. Come here, Showtime. You want to say hi to him? Here, let me flip this around. You better say hi before Bushwacker gets over here. You know he's going to get upset. But, yeah, you's a pretty girl. Yeah, you are. And that's the... she gets so scared of the goats and stuff sometimes. But our video is going to come out here in just a little bit. I've got to find some shade. Of the of us actually doing some work back there on the farm, or back on the new property. And if you love tractor content, you're definitely going to love this video. It is, it's got a lot of that in there. And like I said, I had several different camera angles, so you can see things that normally would be only one camera. So it makes it a lot. Where's the comments at? Somebody get most of, yeah, that's just kind of part of it. Yeah, Bushwacker is definitely a keeper for sure. But, you know, he's also one of those bulls um, that you can't just be there with him the whole time. Like I say, before we went live, I actually made a reel and sat there with him for a good while. And then I was like, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and show him how good Bushwhacker's acting today. And then I come back and he's got a different temper. Yeah. Yep. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you doing today? We are doing wonderful. Doing wonderful. Me and Steph just went through and finished all the evening chores. Just because when we get back tonight, it will be super, super late. Yep. And I'll give y'all a little hint. If y'all have been watching Stephanie's channel, you know she's been monitoring a couple of hens that's been on the nest. Well, let me tell you, she has got babies. So you have to stay tuned to see that. I was just looking here. The persimmons are actually coming in, which all of these are persimmon trees through here. They're all persimmon trees, and they're starting to come in really, really good, which the deer love those. And, you know, that was one deal I did when we come through here, was to leave all these, just because I like it that it kind of provides shade through here. But literally, just about every one of these are persimmon trees. How's the project going on the chicken coop housing coming along? It's going good. As you see, there's two of them over here. The third pen's over here on the far side, which you'll see that coming out. We actually completed the one on the end. I did get the metal that goes on there. And one thing that I like about that is that metal, as you see, we've already used the metal we had left over for this coop here, and it basically got one hoe end. So with that metal there that we're going to be using, it's going to finish it off, but there's also going to be some extra pieces. So the fourth one, before we even start it, it's going to obviously be able to cover the first one. And I think we get 2 full sheets on the top, or maybe 3. I think it is 2. And we'll be able to get probably almost halfway. So we won't have to buy as much tin when we start on that coop. So, but the other, I don't know how far we can go back here without it going crazy. But this is the one we just finished, so we can go ahead, and we've got to bring some pick here. And then most of the got all of our birds done that well, I had to come back over here just because of the signal. That's crazy. It doesn't matter how many of those things you have, it seems like you always lose signal. Get over in shade so I can see y'all's comments. Hey girl, you want some snacks too, huh? I should give y'all some snacks, but because it's going to be late when we come home. But I think y'all can wait for in the morning. What do you think? You think you can wait for in the morning? I think you can. Well, come here. I think you can wait until in the morning. Yeah. So usually, I think it was last week we went live with these guys. And what we'll do is, if this is first time ever clicking on it, we go live and open that window right there. And that's where we feed them their snacks. And while we're doing that, that's when we actually spray them for their flies and stuff to keep all the flies and stuff away from them. And it works really good. It does. Yeah, they like that. You like the salt that's coming out of my body for sweating. So, all right, let's hop up here and see what we got going on. Yeah, she is a pretty girl. She is pretty. Good afternoon, everyone, Jody said. Hello, Brandon. Hope everything's going well. Yes, it is. Snack bar window, yeah, that's no joke. Morning, Brandon from New Zealand. Showtime is pretty. Yes, and that's another thing. Us going live just periodically through the day, it allows y'all to all over the world to be watching us at different times. Brandon, love and enjoy your videos. May the Lord bless and protect you and your family and the animals and the homestead and spending time with animals and working on the homestead. Yes, you're right about that. So Steph actually went to pick up Leighton and get him a snack and stuff before they actually get on the bus to go. Hello, Donald. How are you? Hello from Missouri, Ozark. I was up there not too long ago. Yep. I'm going to drive back down there and see what his temperament is now. I'll let him come up to me besides driving up to him, because usually if he comes up to me, good afternoon from, is it Wyoming or West Virginia? Um, that fix it. It's fixed now, they said. Anyways, that's one of the reasons we don't go live as much as I would like out here, is because we have got 6 or 7 Wi-Fi extenders throughout the property here, and we still fight with it every day. Well, thank you so much for waiting, Donald. Yep, I'm back. But it's one of those deals is, this morning I got up and edited a video. If y'all see him coming, let me know. And like I say, if I was to tell y'all I do not fear him, I would be lying to y'all. Am I scared of him? Not really scared, but I fear for what he can do. But he won't do it all the time. It's just one of those deals. Now, is he eventually going to be locked up? Yeah, he's going to be eventually be locked up. That's why we got all that pipe right there. I've got all that pipe there because I'm going to get me a welder and I'm going to start building the fence and stuff. Yep. I sure am. And the fence we'll put him behind, it's going to be really tall. Even if I have to put electric around it, he's just so big. See, he's chasing. So I think he actually is chasing the goats when they're in heat. He can smell them in heat, because I think that's one reason he stays around the goat pen. Hi there. Nothing is good. Bull riding can't fix. Yeah, I was wondering the other day, I was like, I wonder how good of a bull he would make. PM, thank you so much for joining. I know I wished I could help out with fencing. Yeah, and that's the deal, is a lot of Brandon, curious if it would help to move the turtle trap around the pond. It seems no, just because they are going to go to anything that sticks out of the water. Now, if the pond was big, I'd say yes, but the fencing, it's one of those deals. We are going to do it. And like I said in videos, I don't know if I've actually said in videos, but I tell my friends, the pool, it definitely put us in a spot that I didn't expect to have to put that much money into the pool. But it's one of those deals. Here, you know, you've already got it started. You have to go ahead and get it fixed. Hey, now I ain't messing with you. You stay away from me. You go over there. This is my spot. I say that, but what he does is he comes over here and he plays on this swing. Watch him. We'll pull over here and he'll come over here by this swing. But if we're around here, he doesn't play on it as much. So I don't know if he will or not. Yeah, there he goes. So that's what he likes to do. He likes to just play on the swing, and I got numerous videos of him because we got security cameras all around here, and he will just sit there and play on that throughout the night. He broke it the other night. I had to actually put it back up there, but it's just one of those deals. It's a love-hate relationship, you know it? Because there's nothing. Yeah, he's a kid at heart, that's for sure. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Bushwacker, I see you. Even though I ain't looking at you, I see you. I got a camera. Yep, sure do. Now that sun, I need to scoot up just a hair. Like I say, I ain't going to stay on here much longer, but tried to just get it to where I got a little bit of shade. We had a tire swing for our bull in Dixon, and I love it. So we've thought about getting uh, a one of those big drums and tying it up to a tree so he can come up and hit it, because that's another thing that he likes to do. He likes to come up and push on the side by side, and that's what worries us with the vehicles when we go by. So that's the reason why I don't roll down the windows or anything like that. Brandon, how are the donkeys? The donkeys are doing good. They're actually, well, they was up there by the house earlier. That would work great, actually. Yeah, that's what we're thinking. But what I was telling Steph is once we finish this fence back there, we got some trees back there at the very back that we can put those up there, and I think that would help him from getting bored. Now, once we get a few more heifers and get in there with him, I don't think it will be as bad. Right now, he just, showtime is about a year and a half. I mean, if she was to get bred, she'd be okay, but she's just not, they haven't even been acting like that, that I know of. I'm worried about your kids with him roaming around. There's nothing to worry about. He doesn't mess with the kids. Like I say, he only comes up to you when you engage him. If you watch Stephanie's videos or any of the other videos we've made, we walk right by him. It's only when you engage him. Hey, Brandon, I missed y'all in Alabama. Yeah, it was fun. We had a really good time. That's correct. He's got all that testosterone. Yes, it is. And that's the deal is, you get so many people out there and everybody's got their opinions, but, some people's never experienced it even out in the country. They've just lived a city life and watched TV and that's all they know. But, if you, a lot of it is, for one, is everybody's raised different. Me growing up, I worked in the hayfield. I hauled hay all my life, and that here's the deal. They always get me on the eyeglasses and stuff, but most of the time when I'm cutting something, I close my eyes because I don't have glasses around. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's just what I choose. It doesn't mean everybody else has to choose to be like that. Um, he's a big baby sleeping by front door. Yep. I've never seen a farm where the animals were just everywhere all mixed together like yours. I don't know how you can keep up with them all and know when one is missing. I wouldn't be able to. Well, like the goats is one deal. We have to count the goats, but all the other animals, you keep count. You know all your animals. I know we got 4 llamas, 4 miniature ponies, 5 donkeys. So that's very easy to keep track of. But when you're with them every day, you know when something's out of place. But they know their farm enough to know where they are. Yes. Well, thank you so much for the prayers. We greatly appreciate that. Love what y'all do. Thank you, Taylor. Are you doing a second cut? Yes, we are going to be doing a second cutting. I just got the tractor fixed. I had a hydraulic leak, and TYM came down and fixed it. So it's going to be pretty soon. I grew up without running water, without electricity, and we lived off the land. That's right. That was another deal is I know a lot of people, always saying, Steph with their shoes and the kids, they like wearing their Crocs. That's just what they've done. When we went to the Amish auction, all of them, the women, men, kid, no shoes. Every one of them was barefooted. I was just like, how in the world? I mean, just walking across rocks like it wasn't nothing. But that's just the way it is. Do, do, do. Hey, Mr. Bushwacker's my buddy. Yep. I was seeing old Ed Kirkpatrick come in here just a second ago. If you remove all the floating logs, then the turtles would have no place to sun. Yep, you're right about that. There might be one or two, but not a bunch. Uh, do, 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 but they know they're form enough. Yes. I love the new tent you have to advertise. Yes, that was awesome. Kathy said, did you meet the family from North Carolina? Their YouTube channel is true. Well, I might have said hi, but there wasn't like no interaction, something like that passing by. Like I said, I had a line all day long, up to about 1:30, and that started around 8 o'clock. So the only people I really got to visit with is the people that was around our booth. Hey, Brandon, love your show. Or such a great, good father. Those boys are such good workers. Yes, they are. They're wonderful. When I was a kid in school, in our first, second grade, we had to know every cow breed, not too much on chickens. When does it start getting cold there? I'd probably say about another 2 or 3 weeks. It just really depends. Nope, I'm not on duty tonight. I only work one day a week, which I've took off for the next couple weeks. I'm off. Weird how homesteading work brought a house in. How does the turtle trap work? Well, the turtle trap works. They climb up the side of it, and they get on the very top to tan. And when they get on the top, it dips in. It tips over. put another cage in there for the turtles. Yeah, I mean, we might if they, like I say, we haven't actually caught any more turtles in a minute. You know, they're not as bad as what they was, so it's going down. But you know, those turtle traps ain't cheap. They're over $100 a piece. Kayson was really happy with the sale. Like I said, we the only thing that was pretty much disappointed with was the chicken prices. But when you got 3 or 4 thousand chickens there, and you're the very last one, that's what's suspect. Yeah, in Oklahoma, the temperature changes out. You're definitely correct about that. I go everywhere I can without shoes across the stones. Man, I just can't do it. Yeah, it's pretty rough to do that. But like I said, the tractor got a leak in it the other day, in which I called TYM. They was going to come down. We was going to Alabama, so they ended up showing up yesterday and they got it fixed. I was impressed. But why I'm going to back up over here, and then I'm going to have to run up to the house and upload my videos so everybody can watch them. On back up over here. Old Bushwacker just sitting over there chilling, laid down now. Make sure I can see him there. Love watching you all kids getting jokes on. Yeah, like I said, there was, which my pedals from past video, it will probably come out here in the next couple videos. I had some already in line just because, you know, we was going. Did the chemical work on the pond? Yes. We was going. I wish. Let me see if I can get over there without losing service since he's not over there. Maybe I can get over here without it. If it goes out, just know, guys, I will catch you on the next video. But hopefully it doesn't. But this is the pond now. It doesn't look nothing like it did. Logs in there that the ducks and stuff plays on, but not many. Now, Bushwacker, I come over here. I didn't. You ain't gonna do me that way. Well, I guess he's going. You tell him, Carly. But anyways, I've got to go up here and get the video edited, or not edited, but uploaded for y'all can actually watch it here in just a little bit. You're wrong with that bull. Ask anyone who raises cattle. You have your beliefs and opinions, which are your own. Will turn. Well, I know they will turn on you, but it's just one of those deals. It's, you know, your kids turn on you as well. I mean, you're not going to get rid of them. You know, that's how our animals are to us. They're like our kids. But I'd worry about Bushwacker being a bull and not a steer. I mean, we're going to use him to breed our other ones when we get some more and put them in the back. Good afternoon, Jacob. Yeah, it's just one of those deals. Even so, I know animals are animals, but they're like part of our family. And if your kid goes out there and does something in the public, and Bushwhacker's family, you can't be scared. Just be cautious. And does something out in the public, and now you got the whole town talking about it. You go in town, people's talking about your kids. You know, he did something, got in trouble. Yeah, that upsets you. It does upset me when people, you know, talk like we don't know what's going on with their animals. we've raised him ever since he's little bitty. But I know there's been other people that's had cattle their whole life and they're smarter than everybody else. But here's the deal, that's just the way we run our place. Okay, had a bull that was sweet, never turned on anyone. It was all in how you raise him. Yes, and here's the, I will never let my guard down with him. But yeah, even, you know, it's just one of those, you know your animals. Like the other day when we was filming and, you know, one of the goats was hollering, like I said in the live, you can be working on the other side of the farm and you know when something else is wrong. Yep, we respect each other. Hey people, please click the like button. Thank you so much. The new feeders and water look great and they are amazing. I'm gonna make a short video showing y'all. It's been, I think, 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, and we cleaned the other waters at the same time, and I'm going to show y'all what they look like compared to what the ones we look like, the new ones look like. It doesn't have any green stuff in it. The water stays cool. So, but it's one of those deals, you get what you pay for. Yep, Bushwacker has a face only you can love, yes. Y'all remember that video on the goat? Yep. Your farm is amazing. You all have such an amazing farm. Proud of y'all and the amazing farm. Well, like I said, is, you know, when we first moved out here, all of it was learning. You know, we learned from, you know, subscribers and learned from friends around here. And we're still going to learn. If you don't learn something throughout the day, I mean, pretty much that day is, I mean, there's something that everyone can learn, even if it's just talking to someone about something, or that's what I try to do, is learn something every day. Yep. But anyways, I'm going to get up here and upload this video. It will be ready to go here in just a little bit. We'll probably post it as we head up there to the game. Nice to see your farm. Have help on the farm. The tent at Pedals. Yes, that was amazing. I don't know when we're going to start the hatching building yet. But anyways, I got to go because I could sit here and talk with y'all all day long because I enjoy interacting with y'all. But we will be posting the video for today on Eddy Family Farm here in probably about an hour and a half or so. Steph posted a video yesterday, so be sure to go over and watch. Make sure you're subscribed to both of them. Oh, also, we have been on the phone with the new merch people. Not new merch people, but trying to get our merch going. So that will be coming soon. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, guys. Love y'all.